Alrighty. This Genshin side quest shit better be good.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times.
Oh god.
Huh? What's that?
What the fuck is that? It kind of looked like Jesse. This thing in Genshin, it looked like you.
That's me now?
That's you.
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town.
It's a bird.
It's a yokai.
Oh.
Is it trying to get us to follow it?
Is no power. Thank you.
What's that girl doing over
Bruh.
there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
Akira!
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes
Akira.
with her for a split second, then... Wait,
What
where
is
did all
Akira?
these people come
This
from?
guy.
What the?
And what are they here for?
No, I'm just a thinker.
True.
Yes.
Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she
Good
knows
girl,
what happened.
100%. Anyways.
Then you stole.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
Pink Miata.
There's no going back if I report him. But still,
I would sell my Supra for a cigarette.
Anxiety over a lack of creative
Rocket League,
inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax. Thank you.
Who likes this edit? What is going on? Oh.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more
That's
positive
fake, no way.
mindset. But you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
It's a bear. It's the Klondike bar bear.
Bruh.
many thanks.
Num num num.
Next, please.
COVID.
Amidst. No, so chill.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine. Next, please. Delicious.
I gotta bear this too.
Whoa, that was unexpected.
What do we have here?
Let's sleep on them, bro.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh.
It looks like you've entered my dream
the
by
fuck?
mistake. Let me wake you up.
That's
then
all
I'll
good,
explain
dude.
everything.
What is? That's what it is.
Dream? When did
No
that...
babies. Is it okay though? Is it really
Whoa.
though? What if you got STDs, bro?
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the traveler to literally come to me in a dream. Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself
One of those
properly.
Charlie.
My name is Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind
What
of
is
yokai
this?
here in Inazuma.
We got
You
thunder
make
signs. What the
Kuibaku?
hell is going on?
Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one
I
that
don't
led
get
you
the
into my
phone.
dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you
What
did.
was that? No,
Call
go
it a
back
happy
up.
accident, I guess.
Is bro losing
Thanks
his
to your
teeth?
help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams
Oh.
properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help.
Huh.
And Paimon really hates bad
Yes.
dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
What's going on?
Thank you.
Oh.
But I still
Well,
owe
that
you
card
an
is-
apology. While you were inside my dream,
Bang it.
I ate
Slam
one
it.
of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a
How are
nice
they not
one.
stopping? Did they not get a car
I've
door
eaten
open?
so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Oh no.
Of course it is.
What's this?
Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good
And that's
dreams
how
without
you
permission.
fail them in life.
I can't
What
believe
the
I was so
fuck?
careless.
VR chat.
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories? Huh. Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
What the fuck?
It's probably because the traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
I'm giving
It's a
Genshin the
VIP
back
pass for the
shots.
Ice the Bathhouse.
Nah, you're giving the girl from Black Lagoon. Lagoon back shots, man.
I was just gonna ask who that was that I had there. I didn't recognize him.
Oh,
Bring us
boy.
your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier
Tell
service.
me your
free
dream
of
car
charge.
without naming
Oh,
it.
and speaking of work,
The
I'd better get back
Vape-mobile.
before I missed.
WRC.
I hope to see you as customers soon.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that
Oh, gee.
eats
Women
bad
broke
dreams
duplicate
and
another
a
doubt.
clinical psychologist too? Paimon's never considered therapy before.
Oh my god, the
Then
AC-130.
again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out.
What?
Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
What? There's some words mixed up. Hold up. I need to know. Oh no.
I read that perfectly normal.
That's the thing. Every time these things pop up, bruh. About dyslexia, bruh. I read it normally.
Does that mean you have dyslexia if you read it normally? Like,
I don't know. Like, no, yeah. It's like where you change the words to make it normal. Yeah. Oh no.
Ice
This is-
bathhouse.
It's all
Well, based on the
wrong.
letter, this
Yeah.
should be the place.
When have you dyslexia? You just
looks
read normally
familiar.
without realizing words are.
We've walked past here
The
several
words
times
are
before, right?
mixed up.
Just never gone inside.
Oh, Are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Oh no.
Ooh, oh.
Does everyone got dyslexia or something?
Oh,
Maybe.
sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling
away.
to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
We have a VIP
No, that-
pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your
Have
VIP
no one
pass
play
now if you'd
badminton
like.
with.
Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but
Is he
Miss
gonna
Yume
talk
Mizuki's
about
a
how
major
the
shareholder.
taillights are tinted
Business
by
never would've
factory?
gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Probably not.
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Speaking of space, got 2 seats in the back. Believe it or not, Mazda put tinted railings on this car.
Oh my
They were
God.
applied properly
He
on the
knows.
one South Quarter.
I don't know if I should be scared or not in Genshin now. They added a bathhouse in Genshin.
An indoor
A
hot
back
spring?
house?
Oh,
Bathhouse.
Paimon's gotta give
Oh,
that a try.
bathhouse.
Yeah.
Isn't that where like everything
I'll be right
happened?
with you.
Where everything happened.
Wasn't that
the whole
drama? where
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood
Yeah,
is the
I
last
remember you
thing
telling
I
me
want.
about the whole bathhouse thing.
I promise I'll provide an excellent service.
And then
Please.
it popped up in my
Please
feed,
don't
and I'm
leave.
like, bro, I don't care.
Because it's so stupid. They like
How many
everyone
times do I have
just-
to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been
don't know.
losing
Why do
business.
people care so much?
Stop apologizing for yourself all the
Exactly.
time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first
no.
customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky? Actually,
You judged.
Xion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
there she is. Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the
Yeah.
bathhouse?
Awesome.
She means you
Rat.
must be very wealthy. Not
What do you mean
everyone
rat?
can
They're
afford our
goobers,
VIP
right?
service after all.
no. It's
But
a
a
rat.
couple of customers with
Okay,
cash to
baby
splash doesn't
possums
solve
are
anything
they're a
in the
little
long run.
like a little
You should
something.
focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our
Thank you,
business?
Tokyo Extreme
I'm
Racer.
touched.
Well,
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through
wait,
it.
that was the
Subtext being you can't
Those
give it to
are the
Xion because she's a
European
moron
copies.
and she'd screw it up.
oh boss.
Xion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head
It's
to
a
the
guy.
kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older looking one is actually younger, and the younger looking one is older?
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our
About
age.
100% higher drunk.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident,
You got dementia.
this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Baku? That sounds fun! Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution. Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy
What?
is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't just make one of you wait around while the other one is in therapy. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client for her.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little
That
different
is
from
one
mine.
large car.
It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
That's you, 100%.
Wait, what?
He's jaking it, bro. I'm gonna let this play while I go to the bathroom.
Oh. What the hell?
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most
This is how they
powerful
do the captions now?
emotions deep
Okay.
within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
I actually what to do with my mouth? What the fuck, bro? This is weird, dude. Yes.
Very good.
I don't like
Now,
this.
I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. That's better.
Well, at least the animation quality has gone up.
I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
But no, I don't like this.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing.
What?
All right. Shh. Let me do that for you. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
Well, I actually have to move it. So that one.
Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable?
That. Oh my god. My god is lag on. Help.
Now you just need to find the others.
I know, that's what I'm doing. What the hell? My game. It's that one. What?
Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Okay.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand.
I don't consent. I'm shaking my head no. I'm shaking my no. No, I don't consent. Bro, what is this damn game? What the fuck?
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me.
I don't like this.
I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here.
What?
Yep.
Longing caused by separation.
Fabric.
It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going. Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
What'd she do to it? November, India, Bravo. Echo, Delta, India.
Petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play.
What?
Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach.
What?
And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover
he
your
just
other
slapped.
senses as well.
And then... Yep.
We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, Traveler?
After this, without using no, never. What?
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Hey, why is everyone into
For
Pokemon
sure.
one cards?
Paimon especially
The
liked how she
Walmart
used the
across the
sense of
street,
taste to
like
help
on
guide the
Interact and
process.
Bayview,
But
it got so
Paimon
bad
was
they
late for
implemented
most of it, so
a
she's not really
locking
sure how it all
like
works.
glass case
Could
thing
you
to store
really
their
buckle
cards
just
in.
like sneak into your brain
Yeah.
and gulp down your bad
People
dreams in one go?
are something.
It's quite a bit more complicated than that.
People,
It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that
What does
probably
that
made
mean?
no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Xion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler? Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions
bro,
in you at
necklace,
all.
what does that mean?
But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier,
Oh,
the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming.
bro. Yep.
Yes, you certainly
Necklace.
do. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions,
Urban.
I couldn't find a single bad dream. so I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but
The
as a
5 hidden
clinician,
meanings,
I
bro.
would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Yeah, it's this one then.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
Interesting.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
It's
Oh,
Bob
that
still
sounds
exists.
Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't
The
find
kid in
more
the
customers.
background did not want to be
Don't
there.
start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
I think the travelers recovered from the therapy
Why is there
session
another
now.
part of
Let's
this?
head to the hot springs.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's making a lot of it. I did.
Most
Anyways.
impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you
What's
here?
going on here?
Ah, there you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Ugh, Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Nico, it's been a while.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each
Give
other
him-
since
give him
before
5
I
big
became the
moons.
Gucci. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to
You gotta
do
do
that.
these. She's gonna die. He just looked like Yuki for real, bro.
Bro.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Gucci, to what do we owe the honor?
Is this what I think
Why,
it is?
I
Yeah.
simply came to see the business that
That's
my
where my
dear
brother
friend
went.
has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious.
Fixable.
But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular, although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach
Oh,
their
no.
entire clientele
Oh, they're
in
made for
just a matter
dogs.
of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how
Take
empty
one
this
from
place is
each
now.
row.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their
I don't
burdens,
know.
not to
I
share
don't want
mine
the
with them.
Tricox, that's all I know.
TRX,
Oh, of course you
Beamer,
say
and then
that. You're a
the
professional. But
812.
no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard
Oh,
people have been lining up
interesting.
since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today.
I
He's
don't want
seeing
any of
patients
these.
just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
I guess.
Surely you know
The
I'm not
Rover.
going to quit.
The M3
True, very
and
true.
the GT3.
So, that's
That's
it?
like-
You're just gonna leave?
Standard white boy kit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
What?
Light
Oh,
novels
it's
are
a
one
joke
way for people
about
to
how
pursue happiness
egg
in their
prices
free
in
time.
America are just
So
stupid.
are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagree quite significantly over the
just
question of how
be
to make
better.
people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku. Which begs the question,
What a
who
movement.
is this Amura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
But what if they don't know who he is? Wait, what? I don't get what's happening. That stepdad is dangerous. It's literally my dad and stepmom. That is not a stepdad.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go
Why is
ask
everyone
him.
saying stepdad? One of them so confused.
Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh? Sounds kinda therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here. And we definitely don't want to scare off our target. Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there.
Like where this is going. I don't like where this is going either.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although
Claims
this will be our first time using his
they all
service,
have
so...
to be swords.
Service? How crass.
All the 4
We're talking about
GTs.
spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
What?
No, you don't need to do anything.
My 7-year-old
Just
father
show up,
husband
take a
takes
seat,
his
and he
own
takes
life
care
a
of the
day
rest.
after school and exposed him
Remember
online
he
for
lit
not
some
wearing pants out of
incense.
bikini boots.
It smelled wonderful.
Day before,
and instantly
something could
relaxed
seen
me.
without pants in the viral video.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole, and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it. Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind, in more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with
So this
that?
guy
You said it yourself. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mura.
Drive through multiple
That's a fair
times
point. You just need some reassurance, right?
without his pants
In that case,
on.
I can let you in on a little secret.
And once an employee told him unacceptable, he decided to kill himself.
Well, someone in my
Legally,
family actually
you
knew
can drive your
Emura
car naked
Ichigensai before he made a name for
because
himself.
your car
Apparently,
counts as your
he had
clothes.
a terrible
That's what the law
temper.
says.
Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him.
No,
But he must have had some sort
because
of
there's
epiphany,
laws that
because he did a
counteract
complete
that.
180. Went from having the most rotten
I
temper
don't
you
make the
can
laws,
imagine
but
to one of the most
that's what the
cheerful
law
people
says.
around.
I don't know about the
But
counteracting
Even
ones,
more
but
amazingly, all the people who used to despise
It's
him
like the
ended
law
up becoming
about
his
how
best
you
friends.
can
His neighborhoods
be
more peaceful
nude
and pleasant than it's
on
ever
your
been.
own property, but
So you can
you
rest
really
assured
can't.
that whatever treatment you get from Emura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself
Like,
first.
But someone on Reddit was
What
like,
a ridiculous
oh,
story.
Doubt it all you want.
my
I heard it
neighbor's
straight from my
been
relative who
staring
knows
over
him
at me and my
personally.
wife because we go on like in the pool
What
completely
should we do
naked.
now? We may have
Nothing
burned our
on.
bridges with these
It's
two.
like, can we press charges on them? Or like, can they press charges on us for like public indecency? And they're like,
Yeah, there's still a lot
neither
of people
should,
ahead
but
of us,
both
though.
can press charges on
Why
each
don't you
other.
take a rest while Paimon keeps watch, just like how we do it on the road.
Due to like, the fact that, sure, it's your property, but you still are expected to still have one piece of clothing, even if you're like dick out, nipples out, but you're just wearing a hat.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, bro was literally wearing no pants. But I mean, what was his thought process? Bro decides to go through the drive-through multiple times. And not only that, he got into his car without pants to drive to that place. Bro was bugging. That's an AI. That's crazy. Why are you patting down? It's an AI. I don't understand it. What's happening here?
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too.
He's super drunk. Thank you.
Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Amura Ichigenzai. Oh, hello! We're number 97! It should be our turn
Yep.
now, right?
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
What? Why?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
I'm not reading captions.
We've been waiting so
This.
long!
Not as long as some people.
Don't know
Try getting
anymore.
here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura
Oh my gosh, the guy
Ichigensai
himself.
cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
Oh, he's beating people. Grandmaster.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles
What?
away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an
Oh, jaws are
incredible
dislocated.
psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about
This
something. Show
downtown.
me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Because honestly, they
Okay, I
sounded
don't
pretty
know anymore.
convincing. And they said
No.
they only left the ice
Oh, no, that's
bathhouse
Ripley's.
because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Buys an S2K.
It's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper, but then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no! What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. It's pretty much Imura Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryo Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
What does this say?
In my case, by giving him a wide
Chinese
berth,
30 years he's been applying for a visa for America to the point that he's became known to everyone at the embassy and was
Mizuki managed to
rejected.
get him into a
He filed
session, and
15
after some
immigration
treatment,
applications to
his mood
Canada, but
improved by
all
a
his
lot.
applications were rejected. He asked to join the Chinese Navy and was refused. He and 124 people applied for a software company, 122 were
Murasaki makes him
accepted, and he
sound
was
like a
one of the
rabid
two
animal.
that were
He wasn't
rejected.
that out of control.
He filed
Sure, his
to
personality
join
was
the
very
Chinese police for
abrasive,
20.
but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
Like... you...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being, so I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault. For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Nomura Ichigensai are the same person? Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How come I forget about that? Especially the snacks. Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her. This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing
Oh my god, it's that one guy from Wuthering Waves.
I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
The person that person is cosplaying.
All Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
Yikes.
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself. but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment.
It hurts.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment. Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Amura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not going to quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Amura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send a message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Narukami Shrine!
$1,000,000%. Because of the air freshener. Yep. We've seen this reel before and I asked about it. And you said it was a Canadian thing. Yep.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait, what? Amura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Amura the Hellraiser and Amura the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right, well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who is to
boy.
live in a place like that.
This was the delivery address he gave to the publishing house once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors? She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Take it easy.
Up and away. This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you getting hurt.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
think so. Jesus.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting. This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Sweet dreams!
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Busted. Gotcha. Everybody stand! Here comes the catch.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Turn that frown upside down. Time for a light show. Busted. Let's light it up. Time to relax. Bad dreams be gone.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you've brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition.
That is nuts.
The symptom you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
Okay.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he's unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Is that not a child?
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
Oh. Demi.
I'm sorry, but
Let's
you're
go.
wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further.
Sure what, nephew.
You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, You deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others.
Oh.
This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Phew.
What?
How entertaining. Still, there's
Thank
no
you,
need
Hitler.
for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence.
47. I'm
You
tired.
once told me that nightmares are the result of
so
a
tired.
buildup of negative emotions.
It's bedtime.
Ever since I acquired my present abilities,
I'm
I
tired.
never had another
Yes.
nightmare again. Clearly,
Bro,
that
he's gonna
proves
play
that
through
all
that
of my
whole
negative
thing.
emotions
No.
have been definitively eradicated.
This shit's
That guy's
ass.
tripping, bro.
Absolute
I'm
ass.
afraid not.
Just tripping
Look
for
where we
real.
are right now.
Like
We're inside your
my
nightmare.
reaction to this update isn't general. Absolute ass.
Where is it at? Oh, they took all my gifts.
wonder.
That's great.
Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived.
The
Oh,
enemies that
on
we
the wrong
encountered
account.
were manifestations of his
I
negative
know what I
emotions.
got.
That can only happen in a nightmare.
No,
What is that?
can't be.
No, I don't. This is the wrong account. What the hell is this?
That entity claimed it could remove
When
your
she
negative
touched your
emotions,
ding-a-ling.
but all it did was separate them and
That
store
shit
them
is-
deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There, they were left to fester. Your
Yeah,
situation is far
I'm-
worse than that of the
Get off
other
my ass.
victims. It has deceived you at a
Bruh.
much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
I'm saving the rest of this for later, dude. This fucking yapperoni and cheese.
There is no
Close the
fear
eyes
left
and
in
calm
me.
down, sir.
Oh god, he looked like
This
Aizen.
is all just a terrible joke.
He's
This is
he's crashing
no
out.
dream. No.
Something's
And
appeared
then we're in the
behind him.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh,
Ain't that eye from Naruto?
I don't even want to know.
You managed to tear it down.
Yeah, nah, I'm heading to bed.
Yeah.
So it is you.
You
Just as I
don't
thought.
finish. I'm finished. Alright.
Yes.
A nightmare monster.
You have a good night
A
then.
fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans.
I'm waiting till I get
while
out
they
this
call those
dialogue and then I'm
nightmares their
dipping,
home.
bro. Because then
So we
I
were
would have to go
natural
through this whole
enemies.
dialogue again.
When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Yo, cool soul. Wait, give me a sec. I'm doom scrolling. Okay.
feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick, after him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Time to relax.
Wait, what happens if you get squished? Aw, you don't get squished.
There! He's got nowhere left to run!
Why is bro floating? Oh shit.
What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close! Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emirachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense.
I completely forgot that I was gonna get off after that dialogue.
This won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
Alright. We're just go back. Day 2. Hopefully we're getting to the end of this.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me?
I do not understand German.
You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Yeah.
Ugh. The atmosphere here is so oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Both.
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a
Get
writer.
rid of this trash! Go find a real job!
Like Chick-fil-A.
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
My sword, but not gonna whoa.
Ha ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope. Not
Oh
here
god,
either.
let's get 5 gifted.
Look! There's the light!
Time to relax.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost,
Must have done the
negative
beat
emotions spiral out of
anyway.
control
Yeah, free
and
go
go on to
man down,
fuel
call it ambulance,
nightmares.
tell him breathe, bro.
By isolating these negative emotions
I
and
have
allowing
autism.
them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Congratulations, Paimon.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
Nope. Wrong. I should charge my tablet.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare. It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times.
That's what she said.
A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
Type shit. Hey, bro. Stop, bro. You're breathing a bit too hard there, buddy.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully, this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you you are too late!
What is this place?
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the borderland.
Borderland. Borderland, man. Borderland. Borderland, man. Borderland, man. Borderland, man.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a
Borderland,
dream.
man.
A A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki, that eye.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me.
Yacht. Jesus Christ. My eyes.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Oh. Why did everyone... Okay.
Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here.
Yep.
We need to stay out of his sight.
So your internet just ate shit?
No, I was still in the... I was still in the server.
Oh. So just Discord?
Yeah. And it just makes the disconnect sound.
Oh.
I was like, why is the PC so quiet, man?
Oh.
And then, what? Mid map, I hear a beep on my shoulder. I'm like, I am driving. So I just had to.
Cast your worries to the wind. Time to relax.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto.
27, yeah, that means...
Thank you for lending us your
the server's
happiness.
not dead. I lied. Okay. That's a lot of people.
Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, there, neat. Man. Just do this now. If I don't hear anything, Discord died.
Yeah.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head on. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have
Sweet
gathered some
dreams
more.
by that one
But these
woman.
are all we could find in the immediate
Dreams are
vicinity.
made of memes.
Which means
Who
we're
am
running out
I
of
to
time.
disagree?
Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute.
World
We
and
have to act
seven
now.
seas. Everybody looking for something. Banger song.
Losing it.
It's on my playlist.
Oh boy.
Everything is on my playlist. Except Tweaker. Tweaker is not going on the playlist.
Bro is not a tweaker.
No.
He does not swerve into the corner.
Bombaras clat, pussy clat, no!
That's how I feel.
No! I fell off the map. Alright. Let's see if I can do this one shot. No. Oh, glider. We are saved. Oh, fuck. Please, please, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, we're good.
Upside down.
I have to fight the Eye of Ra.
Not yet, it isn't.
Oh my god. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, fuck.
Bless your soul.
Thank you.
Power of her dreams.
Time to relax.
Have you heard the new Eric repeat song?
No.
Oh.
I saw the video of you scrolling on the Facebook shit. You found Mizuki, bro.
Yeah, that's the funniest stuff, bro. And then on Valentine's he dropped a song.
Oh no.
Let me find it.
All you do is make them forget their negative
Don't
emotions
mind the
exist.
playlist.
And now
All
they're
good.
living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming
Good girl.
nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
This time I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my king died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect host, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets.
Fuck is you and Centipede?
My king shall rise again!
Fiend, 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 fiend,
You do
fiend,
realize
fiend.
what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
Perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allow the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
It was pretty good. Mm-hmm.
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already.
Bing.
Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
You sound like, you know, this woman sounds like typical, like, white anime characters.
I don't like her voice. Like, it just doesn't suit.
It still wouldn't be enough.
It doesn't suit. It's just one of those things where she doesn't sound how she looks type shit.
It's just like Pokemon.
Okay, well, Pokemon's funny at least. Ghost Story's dumb. That's what it is.
It's just not good enough. I love
The whole
orbs.
reason I wanted to become a
Ghost orbs.
psychologist.
Mark it down.
Yeah.
Evidence.
What in the fuck is this shit, bro? It's like some shit you would see before the biggest plot armor. Oh, never mind. We are coming through. This is the plot armor time.
Traveler.
There was no emotion into that voice. Oh.
These feelings. So that's
This
how
is
it
fan
is.
service. This is fan service. This game shit.
Caused by separation.
Well, Paimon's there, so there is no fan service.
Pedophilia, Paimon's there.
If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair. Caused by failure. Icy cold. And yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning.
The lightning?
Caused by missed opportunity. A
Was the
harsh
storm
aftertaste.
approaching?
And yet it's
The
only
eye
through
was
that
Virgil
loss
all
that
along.
we can learn to appreciate
Oh my god.
we have.
Knew it.
And
Devil May Cry
And
expansion.
DMC is the same universe.
Passion
Actually?
and refreshed hope.
Yeah, well, DMC
So
was.
that's why I was able to
what the
taste a
fuck?
sweet dream at our first
It's
meeting.
like the dev, the
Long
head guy.
before you ever
Me and
met
Patrick
me.
were talking about this
You'd already
yesterday.
gained the courage to never avoid or
The
run
head
away
guy
from your
says
feelings.
every game he's created
And all your nightmares
is all
have
in the
become
same
the fuel
universe.
for sweeter dreams. The power
Birth.
that you have gained by
the
processing
guy
everything from
created
your
what?
long journey is surely far stronger
Viewed
than any
Storm?
power
I don't know if you
wielded
heard
by
that
that
game.
creature.
No.
No, I think
The whole reason I
the
wanted to
Wonderful
become a
101.
psychologist was
That
to
game
try
on the
and
Wii U.
help people become someone
Wonderful
like
101.
you.
I haven't heard of it. I'll Google it. See if I remember. No. Never heard of this.
Oh. Well,
Your dream is so
those are
powerful.
a couple of his big ones. AKA like two, but Bayonetta and DMC 1 is the same universe. I'll take it. Thank you, dude, who creates games.
You know what? I'm gonna make a game now and say it's in the same universe as fucking. I don't know.
That's the next game you make.
Oh god.
They're all in the same universe. You're just gonna call them different things.
Nah, it's the same universe as Valorant. That's what my game is gonna be.
Oh hell no.
It's gonna be a completely random ass genre of game, but it's gonna be in the same universe as Valorant.
I mean, that means you'd have the same universe as League of Legends then.
Yeah. And like every other Riot game.
I mean, the other games, Runeterra, TFT, are literally just in the same places as League.
Yeah.
So, Arcane reference?
Oh my god. Oh, the
Oh my
misery.
God. Oh boy.
Lesbian sex.
Oh hell no.
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it. What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
Just lock in.
Oh boy.
This should be high enough.
Nah, in Genshin, we're trying to wake up from a dream. Just lock it. Jump. Okay, we have to kill ourselves. Yep. We're just jumping into the fucking abyss.
Then just take my hand and close your eyes.
If you're afraid, take my hand and close your eyes. Oh my.
Yes, just like the last time.
Eyes have closed. I'm good.
Bruh. Oh, and we're in water. Paimon is also in water. Paimon is gonna fucking drown. Oh. This bitch somehow breathes underwater and is saving us. Alright.
We go differently.
Yep.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
What in the Freddy Faz fuck?
Oh no, don't.
There's a lot of goobers. Oh, that's a massive goober.
Massive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she blew a kiss at me. That's gay. That's pretty gay. What's up, Moby? Oh, they're holding hands. Uh-oh. 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 That's not allowed. That's not allowed in Hoyo games. Physical contact is not allowed in Hoyo games. Oh, now we're sitting next to each other on a tree. Oh god. Now this is where they make out.
They finished.
Oh boy. What's gonna happen now?
It's
We're still in the tree.
finally over.
Okay.
It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. Mm-hmm. They were very delicious.
Why'd you say it like that?
Could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
I don't fucking know. It depends on the person.
If only that were true.
Damn.
Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams.
Isn't
after they've given
Ether's
us
real
their
goal
bad
to look for
ones.
his twin?
Which is all to say that
Yeah,
the
it is, but
dreams
then
we get
he's
to
just like,
taste are
nah, I'm gonna just
usually
make a whole
bad
fucking
ones.
harem.
No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs.
Like, I can't imagine. Imagine the end of Genshin, where we're fighting our sister, probably.
As a disposal method for
And you just have the entire harem of women that this man's ever talked to. Just power of friendship.
Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist,
Oh boy.
I also
only
have dark
Paimon
thoughts
shows up.
sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have.
The real
That's all
Genshin
you get,
waifu was
After
Paimon
learning
all
the
the time.
principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to
God
look at all
damn
of
it, I
this.
couldn't see the
If we
road.
can use psychotherapy to
07.
help people come to terms with their emotions,
I'm gonna just
they'll
finish it
gain the
off.
ability
Is this
to
the
deal
story
with their
quest or the
nightmares on their
event?
own.
This isn't
So
the
they'll no
event. This is
longer
just
need to
the.
call
It's not
upon
even a
us
story
for
quest.
assistance.
It's just a character quest
That way,
for this
more
update.
and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams.
Pretty much what Wuthering Waves did for their update.
Oh, that's a wall. I should not continue.
A
Our
naive one, more
wives.
like.
Oh my god.
Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it
Oh my god.
still hasn't
Oh my
come
god.
true.
They're gonna touch
Not even
hands
once.
What?
So I
accidentally
must thank you,
and then make out.
because after meeting you, I finally became sure
What?
that
They're
my
gonna
wish
touch
is
lips?
achievable.
I'm
And knowing
indirected.
that is all the treatment I need against the
What?
dark thoughts I sometimes have.
What? And then where's Paimon? Paimon's gonna come out of nowhere. Yep.
Paimon's been looking
Oh
everywhere for you too.
And she got flustered.
What?
Oh nah, she was definitely thinking of making out. Oh no. Oh boy.
I will not be character, I swear.
The nightmares. They got really
Touch each other.
full and
No,
started rolling
both.
around
What the
in their
fuck?
tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of
I'm on
Baku,
like
we were
thingy
gonna book
boyfriend,
another
bruh.
appointment with you,
Just
weren't we?
exists everywhere.
Remember?
Yeah.
Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Fuck no, get me off this tree, bro.
Falls off. Quest complete, you just see your character slowly falling off.
Oh shit, we stay on the tree? This is mood.
Gender swap, gender bending.
Gender bending.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh. I don't think bro can get back up.
I can get back up, trust. Can I sit back up there again?
Up and away.
Was that like a...
You can interact still. Maybe.
Hold up.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Where you is? Where you is?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you can't sit down there again. This is so sad. You can use it on that tree. Nah, it's an unsittable tree, so if you leave your character sitting on the tree, you have a rare Genshin account now. Trust.
$5 billion.
Wait until dawn. Okay.
Bro literally stood under her until okay.
I'm good.
What was?
We're going back to the bathhouse. Is this where we're gonna get mad fan service now?
Yeah.
You'll see like massive titties just breathe.
It's all over my face. What?
Let's see.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks
Like
like
Laia
business
is being
booming
hard to
with
get
Himura
character.
Ichigensai out of the picture.
Just
Good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well
Credit
on the
card.
road to
Yes.
recovery.
Morning,
Smart
you two.
man.
Want to make an appointment?
I would like to book an appointment, please.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important
Just give me a
customers after all.
perma VIP. It's not that hard.
Awesome! In that case, very important time. I would like to start with the fine dining this time.
You're at 72 pity.
Oh my.
Oh, boy.
Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset?
I
It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Purple hair girl.
I tell you to not sneak up
I
on
mean
people
pink.
every darn time.
I'm colorblind.
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
I didn't hit the wall.
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason
Damn.
you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Also, his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday. Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure.
We're gonna go do the story quest. It's been 4 days and you haven't started anything.
Please take
It's
good
not
care of
anything
it.
special. Don't hype yourself up for it.